What is up to all 364 of my fans and a couple of you that haven't subscribed to me? This is Kyle from the TF Review, here with a video review of Chinese exclusive GDO Scout Class Laserbeak. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this review. So, here we have GDO Laserbeak. We're going to take him and push him to the side. We're going to take a look at the packaging, which I already opened, unfortunately. It looks like your typical Scout packaging. It says Laserbeak Decepticon. This isn't food, so you should not give this to your child. They might want to eat it. Barcode on the bottom. Scan it if you want. I don't care. Scout class. And on the back, you've got his stats. And his bio, both in English and Chinese. And there you got a really cool looking picture of him. Transformers.com. And there you've got his stats. If you want to go ahead and read this, just feel free to pause right now. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's take this, let's throw it out of the way, and let's look at Laserbeak. So, here we have Laserbeak in his vehicle mode. And obviously, I have his feet positioned in a way so that it looks cool when he's sitting in sort of a landed position. Obviously, you don't need that. You can just sit him like that, and that works too. He has a really nice looking vehicle mode. A lot of red, a lot of silver, and a lot of black. My three favorite colors, especially when they're mixed together in a Transformer. Then it's a must-buy for me. It's sort of a matted black color. It's actually all pretty much matted, not a lot of shine, and it looks very dark, very Decepticon-y, very cool, and very Laserbeak-ish. On the bottom here, you see you've got a lot of molded detail, more than you would normally find on the bottom of a Transformer. And I sort of like how all of his limbs in robot mode sort of form what looks like, you know, mechanical parts for his jet mode. And overall, I think it looks really, really cool. There's no wheels, he can't roll, but he can sit down and look badass. And he can do this, which makes him look even more badass, if you ask me. And yeah, not a lot to say about his vehicle mode. It looks really cool. It's kind of big, actually. For a size comparison, which I'm not going to do yet, so you can just fucking wait, okay? Quit being so pushy. Okay, for a size comparison, here he is next to Cyberverse Ultra Magnus. You can see that, you know, this guy's pretty big. Ultra Magnus is pretty, you know, average sized. Yeah, this could probably even pass for a deluxe if it had a little more robot cable on the bottom, if the robot mode was, you know, just a tad bit bigger. But overall, that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. Let's take a look at the transformation and robot mode. Now, to transform Laserbeak, first you want to do is you want to punch out his weapons. His weapons are embedded in the wings. You just take it, punch it out, take it, punch it out. You can move those to the side. Then you want to flip him around. You can flip his feet forward if you would like. And then unpeg his boosters right up there. This works fine. These will form his legs. You can just take them, fold them back like that. And we can actually go ahead and make his legs. Then you just want to take his foot, fold it out. And that's pretty much all his legs are. You just take his foot, fold it out. And there you have his legs. Very anticlimactic, but still looks decent. Looks a lot better in robot mode, trust me. And then you want to unpeg his giant wings. First you want to unpeg this one. You can fold it around if you want, and then unpeg this one, fold it around if you want. And now we can go ahead and do a head reveal. To reveal his head, you just take his nose, fold it down. There it is, looking good. Now lastly for his arms, we just want to turn him over so he looks kind of like a cockroach. Take his tail, pull it apart. Take this side and then also pull it out. And then we can go ahead and position it so that it forms his arms. They're all ball joints, so it's a little finicky and a little hard to get adjusted at first. But after a while, you kind of get used to it, so it's not a big deal. Then you can position his wings however you would like. And at last, we have GDO Laserbeak in his robot mode. So here we have Laserbeak in his robot mode. As you can see, obviously it's the same robot mode as Skystalker and Sunspot, but I think it works a little better in the case of Laserbeak with the red and the black. It's just really a sexy looking toy. Now he does come with two weapons, obviously what you punched out of the wings right here. These do feature the 5mm clip systems, which you can actually take and unpeg if you want, and use these for some other weapons if you would like. But I like to keep them pegged in just so I don't lose them because I'm very clumsy like that. I lose everything. Go ahead, you can peg both of these into his arms so they become almost like battle axes. And they just sort of add a little bit of kibble to him, making him look a little more brawny and a little more menacing, which is always good. Ow, in my book. So I lost that 5mm clip. No big deal, I guess. We can go ahead and take this, and you can't really do anything without the 5mm clips. So you can, if you want, you can go ahead and just peg it back into his wing. I mean, he doesn't necessarily need it. He can have one wing full and one wing kind of all gappy. Yeah, so those are his weapons. Now, in terms of articulation, he's got a lot, and I mean a lot, especially for a scout. His head is not only on a ball joint, but it's on a pivot joint, so it can move up and down and look all around. Very, very emotive. His wings are on ball joints. His arms are on ball joints, connected to pivot joints, and his arms are on even more ball joints. So you got a lot of ball joints in this whole area. You can do pretty much anything you want. No waist swivel, unfortunately. His legs are on ball joints. They're at a kind of a pivoting joint right here for his knee. And for some reason, his feet are sprung in. So when you do place him, you know, you have to make sure that his feet are out, and then you place him. But I don't see that as being too big of a problem. It's more of an annoyance. That's very easy to look past when you see how badass this figure really is. And yeah, that's pretty much it for GDO Laserbeak. And that pretty much does it for this review of GDO Chinese exclusive Laserbeak. You can find him at Toys R Us. It probably costs you a little less than $10. I think it's a great figure. The paint apps are splendid. The molded plastic, it really works well together. Silver, for me, it's like a color orgasm. I mean, I absolutely love it. I buy pretty much every Transformer that I can that's red, black, and silver. And I try to buy as many red, black, and silver repaints as I can because they keep producing them and I keep loving them, and it's awesome. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at the TF Review, even though I don't really use Twitter that much. So you don't have to follow me on Twitter. Just subscribe and watch my videos. I'd appreciate it. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys.